not as many people as yesterday.
Late in the day, it's raining.
Yeah, kind of like when we were on 16, it just started to drizzle, and I saw people disappearing, and I was like, yep, they're going home now.
All right, Ingrid Lindblad, even par 71. Can you talk us through your round today?
Started off with a birdie, just like yesterday, and then I bogeyed my second hole just like yesterday. It was yesterday I hit a little closer, made a few more shorter, not super short putts for birdies, but shorter putts for birdies. And today it was more like 30 feet and 2-putt. It's kind of trying to miss it on the right side of the pin, so you give yourself a lot of green to work with. It was kind of, I missed a few tee shots, and that kind of costed me, but made birdies on all par 5s, which helped. So.
Yeah, you weren't able to replicate yesterday's magic, but you're still in a great position. So what's the strategy going into the weekend?
I think you're just going to have to follow, like, your game plan, not trying to focus a lot on what's going on, like, outside your game. That's kind of what I've been trying to do this week, but it's hard with all the leaderboards you see, like, everywhere. You're just trying to focus on your game and not change your game plan.
Yeah, Beth Ann?
Yeah, I want to know important stuff like how many text messages did you get last night? You know, what was it like for you?
It's kind of hard not to scroll like on Twitter and on Instagram. So this morning I actually turned my notifications off on Instagram and Twitter. I feel like when I'm going to go in now on Twitter and Instagram, it's going to be a lot. Got a few text messages, mostly from like my teammates or coaches and everything, but it's fun, but it's really hard because you get really distracted by it.
I understand you had a little homework this morning or a test or something. What did you do to kill time?
Well, I have an assignment due tonight that I try to finish, and I actually asked my professor for an extension because it's due. I guess it's due like at 1 a.m. because it's Central Time, so it's due at midnight. But it's I have a quiz that I'm trying to get 38 out of 38 on, but I only have a 37 out of 38. I think I'm gonna leave it.
What's the project or paper? What is it on? That's due?
It's a summer class, so it's kind of intense. It's a sport law class, which like reading that as your second language is kind of hard. But I had a quiz, and it's on like Title IX and like ADA and things like that. And then I have 2 discussion questions left that I have to submit.
Sounds complicated.
Over on your right.
Were there any text messages that you got that you took to heart as you came into the round today?
Well, my assistant coach, Alexis Rather, she's always so sweet. You know, she's like, you put a lot of work into this, like a lot of hours. She's like, I'm not surprised you're there. So whenever she texts me, I like, yeah.
What did it mean to get that from her?
Well, she's like my second mom. I feel at LSU, and she's doing a lot like outside that we don't really recognize, like when we were away with tournaments and things like that. And you know, she's really special.
And you talked about not only the challenges managing the course and everything outside, but you're playing with Annika.
Yeah.
The world number 1 is the group in front of you. How do you balance all that, and how did you overcome that challenge?
Well, as I said yesterday on the first tee box when I get her scorecard, I'm like, I have Annika's scorecard. But on the course, like, you don't focus a lot about it, but a lot of people, you're like, oh, like, good job, Annika, like, we'd love to have you back. And that's kind of hard because, like, I feel like I played good, but no one said that to me. But you just got to focus on yourself and, like, your own game and not get too distracted by other things.
Did you wish you had a hat when it started raining pretty hard?
Not really. I had my umbrella, and it wasn't raining that bad. Like, it was fine.
Yeah, Amy?
Ingrid, you seem to be handling this all just so well, but what have the emotions been like for you over these last 2 days?
Well, yesterday, I don't think I ever, like, realized what happened. It was just when I got back to the hotel, I'm like, whoa, this is pretty good. I don't think I realized, like, how big it is. It's like whenever you come to, like, a big amateur tournament, like when I played Augusta for the first time last year, I was like, I don't realize how big this is, like, until you get there and, like, all the attention you get.
I remember you telling me earlier this year how you like to watch your highlight, especially in 15 at Augusta National, that incredible shot. Did you watch any of your highlights last night?
Not as much as I watched that shot. But yeah, it's kind of hard to, like, not look at it. Like, oh, LPGA tagged you in something on Instagram, and it's kind of hard, like, not to look at it, but yeah.
It's fun, right?
Yeah. It's like, I did that.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, thanks, Ingrid.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Well played.